morning, welcome to another vlog. Don't know why I say good morning because it's definitely not morning for you and it's not morning for me either. I have just got Affy's feed here and I'm just going to go down and see her and we can have a little chit chat with her. Apologies in advance because this is going to be a very chatty, a very chatty kind of disjointed vlog. But I've been having lots and lots of questions, asking for an Affy rehab plan, asking for an Affy update, asking for like the story of Affy and not how she came about because you guys aren't stupid. A mare and a stallion made Affy. No, like how she became mine, how she came about to my life. So that is kind of what I'm going to do today. A really chatty, really chilled, disjointed vlog, basically. Hello, my darling girl. Would you like some food? There you are. So unfortunately, I can't give you a Affy rehab plan because Affy's not in work anymore. For now, we're going to be extremely optimistic. And for now, she is not in work. So I can't give you a rehab plan. And then I also can't really give you a vet's update plan. A vet's update. The vet came out a couple of weeks ago and we decided that actually she still wasn't right. We did a few more x-rays and a few more prods and pokes, and yeah, we're hoping that we've got somewhere else to go, but who knows. So the vet is coming out, this vlog will go out on the Sunday, and the vet is coming out on the Monday morning to kind of do a few more scans and x-rays and other bits and bobs, and then hopefully 2 weeks from there I will then have a better idea of what's going on. I don't want to give you a half answer. I don't just want to say, oh, this is where we're up to and this is what we're doing, because I think I need a definite answer. I need a definite answer for me and I need a definite answer for you guys. So this vlog is going to be mine and Affy's story up until March 2023, because that is when she went off work. I'm just going to cut it off there, and hopefully when she comes sound I will make that vlog from March 2023 up until now and share with you my nightmare of how many months has it been since I've been? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Brilliant. 8 months. So I'll share with you my 8 months of hell with Affy, hopefully when she comes sound one day. I'm hoping that I'll be able to add footage into a lot of this footage so you can actually see me. Let's go back to the 17th of July 2021, which is the day that I went to view Affy. So I'm just going to pop up my ad that I'd put out for looking for a horse. I didn't particularly want a mare, didn't particularly want something so young, wanted something really safe and sensible and easy to do. And I got Affy, the opposite of all. So I'm also going to pop up Affy's ad. It was quite simple. I think it's the first time they'd advertised her and they just wanted to put the feelers out, see who was interested before they actually put a proper ad up. And she sounded perfect. She was young, she was a mare, she was an Arab. I don't particularly like Arabs, but she, from how they described her on the phone and in the ad, she sounded easy. And she was only an hour away, so we decided to go and see her. So I'm going to insert footage now of when we went to see her. She was an absolute star. She'd only been really, really lightly backed, so she was walking and trotting, out hacking. She'd never been in a school, never cantered, never been in poles, never been in open spaces, never been on bridle paths, things like that. But she was an absolute dream. We saw loads of cyclists, we saw dog walkers, we went past a pub, we went past, you could hear the horses galloping by the field, but you couldn't see them. And anyone that knows Affy or follows me really closely on socials will know that Affy's got a few triggers that really send her over the edge, and being able to hear a horse but not see it is one of the main things that sends her absolutely doolally. And she was fine. Her head was on the ground. She was like, yeah, this is fine. This is so chill. We took her into an open field and she was an absolute dream. And yeah, I decided there and then, yeah, I want to buy her. I put deposit down. Let's get her vetted. We got her vetted, and the vet said she was a very, very sweet little mare, that I'd done really well finding her. Her one kind of advisory was that she's got a little white patch on her chest, and to just watch out that it doesn't turn into a sarcoid. But I've had her now nearly 3 years and it's never ever changed. It's just a bit of a white scar, really. So the 22nd of July 2021, I went and picked her up. And this is when it all went downhill, and I was like, oh my God, what have I done? She was nuts. She was a psycho. But I just thought, it's a new place. Like, hadn't moved around loads and loads, but she'd moved around. Like, the lady that was selling her didn't own her, so she'd moved from her house to the lady that was selling her. And yeah, she's had like 3 owners prior, maybe 2. So she'd moved a little bit, and I just thought, oh, she hasn't settled in yet. Like, give her time, she'll be fine. And she got worse and worse. We bucked every time I asked her to go forward. She was difficult. So I decided to take her to the beach. Because that's a sensible thing to do, isn't it? Take your 4-year-old to the beach when you only had it a month. Oh my God, that is when it all clicked into place, and I was like, I can see the glimpse of this horse. She's gonna be a star. Like, I absolutely love her. She was a dream, an absolute dream. But she was still being a little bit difficult at home. She was better. She wasn't bucking as much. She'd only do the occasional buck and canter, and yeah, she was better behaved, but she was jumping out of her field all the time and just becoming quite difficult to manage on the ground. So I decided that actually I needed some help with her. I needed to get somebody knowledgeable in to help, because it's not a secret that I am quite novice-y and that possibly shouldn't have bought such a crazy 4-year-old, but it wasn't crazy when I went out to see her. So we moved yards, and she settled pretty much. Well, she did the moment she stepped off that trailer. She was like a different horse. She went out with 2 other horses. She was happy. She was fine to be in a stable. Like, don't get me wrong, she's still a little bit Lulu in the head, but she was so much better behaved. Getting her out, I think we went to the forest and things. She did a bit of jumping. Her first ever jump in the December with me.
Okay. Lift the hand a little bit. That's it. Keep that leg on. Leg. Good.
Aww. And then she had a bit of time off over the winter, a couple of months off, just to kind of mature and think about what she'd learnt, and then brought her back into work that summer. And she was an absolute dream. Like, we went out and about. Me. No, Affy. No. Steady. Good girl. Steady, I said. Not trot there, babe. We were going out to little competitions. What's that? Go on, leg. It was really lovely to have around. I really, really enjoyed riding her. We had quite a bit planned, and then a year ago today, actually, the 4th of October 2022, she got kicked in the field. So, warning, there is going to be lots of blood on the screen. If you don't like blood, just skip forward a couple of minutes. So I'd finished a night shift and I went down into the field, and she's always, as soon as she sees me, she comes over to the gate and she's whinnying and like she wants to come in. And she didn't come over to the gate, and I knew instantly that something was wrong. Walked over to her and then saw her leg. We got the vets to x-ray her. It wasn't anywhere, it hadn't hit anywhere that it shouldn't have hit. It was just quite deep. So we just needed to really monitor it, make sure that it didn't get any fatter. She was fully sound on it. Like, from the day that she did it, she was fully sound on it. She wasn't on any painkillers. I could just about get the antibiotics in her. So because I think she was in quite a lot of pain, she was a dream on box rest. She was so easy. She was on box rest for, I think, about a month. And then, thankfully, I think after maybe 2 months, she made a full recovery. She wasn't ever lame on it. Like, we have all the x-rays to show that it was all fine. I think by the end of December, I was back jumping her. And yeah, we had lots planned. I was really excited. I was going to go to Cotswold Cups this season. Yeah, I thought, that's our big hiccup, it's over and done with. And then obviously it snowed and we had quite a bit of frost. So we did get her out quite a bit in that winter time. So she'd been out to cross country hire, and she was an absolute star. Her first ever cross country hire. It started to snow and started to get quite icy, and she, obviously none of them were really in much work for a few weeks, and then I brought her back into work and everything went downhill. So this was March time, and she just showed signs that she just wasn't happy, that she was in pain. We decided to get the vet involved in the March, and the vet has been involved since. So it is now October the 4th, and the vet still comes out a lot, rinses my bank account. So yeah, that's kind of where our journey's up to. I think I bit off more than I could chew to start with, and I scared myself, but I want to say it did work out. I mean, it hasn't worked out right now because she's obviously lame, but when she was in work, it did all kind of work out, and yeah, I absolutely adore the bones of her. Like, it's weird because I'll take other horses out and they're like so much more established than Affy and like so much better behaved, yet you just don't get that feeling that you get when you take Affy out. Like, I'll take a horse out and it will go and jump round 65 centimetre clear and come second place, and I'd take Affy and she would just be running out and she'd be difficult to have, and we'd have a look at nearly every fence before we jumped it. Yet the feeling I got once I jumped her was I felt so proud of her and just over the moon with her. And it's so weird how I don't get that feeling with the others, when actually they could progress me a lot more. We could go out and do a lot more with them, but she's just my little heart horse. So yeah, on that note, guys, also fun fact, look at my eye. I'm actually allergic to all of my animals, including the dog. I have to take antihistamine, and obviously Affy has been all over me today. So yeah, I've got weird eye. Apologies. So yeah, that is kind of the journey of Affy. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I mean, I'm hoping I'll be able to do an Affy update with the vet very, very soon, but it'll be a couple of weeks, I think. I'm going away this weekend, and so hopefully going to get Eilish out next weekend somewhere. Oh my god, I've also quit my job. quit the job, baby. So I'm now doing freelance. So I'm self-employed. So you can have holiday whenever I want. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to get Eilish out to maybe a little like pairs hunter trials. I thought would be quite nice. I just need to try and find one. If anybody knows of any paired hunter trials kind of near me, Worcestershire area, the 20th weekend of October, I don't know what the weekend is, 23rd maybe, 22nd, that weekend. Ideally a little 60 pairs, nothing any bigger, happy to go smaller. Yeah, please drop me a comment down below. Oh, I need that because I need to make up her feed from going on holiday. Yeah, so that is hopefully the plan, is to get to a little hunter trials and get that madam in the field back to full work. My hand is still really, really sore. I don't know if it looks, oh yeah, it still looks very bruised. I went to minor injuries yesterday because I was convinced I'd broken it, but it turns out it's not broken, it's just soft tissue damage. So that's fun. But yes, I will see you all next week for another vlog. Sorry that it's so disjointed and so chatty. Hope you could hear me then. But hopefully we'll get out to a hunter trials for the next vlog. Whoa, God, I just nearly tipped that everywhere. Hopefully it will be fun. I will see you guys next week. Bye!